When I was 18, I got locked up for murder and 2 attempted murders. And ever since then, I've been trying to change my life, trying to stay out of prison.
I got jumped in at the age of 14. That same year, I tattooed my neighborhood on my stomach. I kind of started out just hanging out with the guys that lived on my block and first started writing on walls. And I didn't really get too involved until my best friend, Armando Lopez, was killed. I was 16 at the time. And at that moment, I felt like it was my obligation to join my neighborhood and to retaliate, maybe, for what they took from me.
I had 2 parents at home. They was very strict on me. When they finally, my mom got 2 jobs. My dad already had a job, took him away from the house, long hours. After my mom got the 2nd job, it gave me a lot of free time. And I didn't know how to really act with that free time because I'd never really been out, you know, mingling with the fellas until then. And then from there, I thought I was having fun.
I thought it was cool. At first, it kind of started off as, all right, this is where the girls are at. You know, girls like cholos.
You think your friends that you're running with, you think they the world. Cause you having a ball, breaking out windows. We thought that was fun. Stealing cars, we thought that was fun.
That's kind of how it started for me. Then it got serious. You know what I mean? People start picking up pistols, and before you know it, you're a full-blown gang member. It kind of got to the point where even if I wanted to quit what I was doing, I couldn't because of the stuff that I had done, basically the oath that I had taken.
The district attorney's office is involved after the gang members have committed their crimes, at which point we step in and we prosecute those individuals to the fullest extent of the law in the hopes of both preventing future gang violence as well as punishing those individuals so that they are out of society for as long as possible and can't commit additional crime. Gang members are punished very harshly in California. In addition to the standard prison sentences, they're given extra time, anywhere from 2 years to 10 years, up to 25 years to life, just for their gang member involvement.
The people I grew up with, they all in jail, you know what I mean? Because, well, you know, my friend Brent Weaver, he got snitched on, you know what I mean? And he in jail. That's like my brother, you know what I'm saying? And CK and KC, whatever you want to call him, you know what I'm saying? He in jail now. I was with him when he got locked up that day. And my brother, he in jail.
7, 8, but my friends got life in prison.
Yes, I was in prison for 9 years.
I'd been to jail to juvenile hall, the county jail, but I was 24 when I went to state prison.
Well, I did robberies, assault and batteries. And out them 9 years was horrible. You lock down sometimes 24 hours a day when you're gonna lock down. Sometimes you go to the hole. That means you're away from the main population. Prison, you got to take off all your clothes in front of everybody. You got to shower in front of whoever. You go to bed when they tell you to go to bed. You use the phone when they tell you to use the phone. You hear grown men getting raped. So there's nothing good about prison.
It's not a pleasant place. You suffer, and so does, because when you go to prison, I mean, you don't go to prison by yourself. Your family goes to prison with you. It cost me my family. It cost me the absence of my children and the life of my mother. My mom passed away real close to my parole date.
The biggest concern right now is a lot of killings taking place in our community.
One of close friends of mine was killed like June 9th. His name was Stephen Cleveland, and that really opened my eyes a lot when I seen like three of my friends dying like on my whole high school career, like 5.
Man, a funeral, I got obituaries like this. I mean, so many of my partners got killed. So many little kids that I didn't know got killed. There's been a whole lot of funerals. We have kids from different neighborhoods. Some kids who used to gang bang, some kids who still gang bang that's getting out of it right now because of being here. Some kids who never been in no gang, but hang around them.
It gives me more confidence in myself, more self-esteem, something I like to do and something I'm getting good at.
These kids could be out on the street corners hanging around doing nothing. They need something to do and somewhere to go.
Some people go and steal or whatever, and then right here, you're just training hard, and that's all you think about.
Ever since I've been in the gym, I haven't found the streets. You know, I don't even like going to the streets. If I'm not at home, I'm at the gym, you know. This is my home. This is where I like being.
You're on your own right there in the ring. Your coach or your homies, can nobody else jump in the ring and help you box this person that you got in front of you. You know, it makes you be able to tell a person who you grew up with, no, I don't want to do that.
I guess the most important thing I could tell people thinking about joining a gang is, if you join a gang, you will be targeted by the police and by the prosecution for harsh treatment in order to deter that conduct. And if you join a gang and you commit crimes, you will go to prison for much longer than anyone else.
I wish I would have never did it. I wish I would have never joined a gang. Big mistake. Only thing I want really is for people to notice that these kids need help. A lot of the people are kind of like fed up with what a lot of these kids are doing. So instead of helping, what they'll do, they'll walk away from them. But if you're gonna give up on them, you shouldn't have nothing else to say when you see these kids in your area doing graffiti or breaking in cars and stuff. You shouldn't have nothing to say because you gave up on them.
You know, I try to do everything with my children, involve my kids in everything I do. Even if I'm just going to Rite Aid, I ask my kids, do you guys want to go?
You have to make time for your kids. You can't let the job take you away from your kids.
You know, you need that. You need love. You need your family. I think family is it. That's the answer.
To raise a child, it takes a village, and we're that village. So we got to bring it on. We got to really stand up and help each other with each other's children, because some of these kids, they go out there and get lost. They get lost, and once the system get them, oh, it's over. It's over. Either the system will get them or the morgue will get them, and we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, feels good to be up in the studio. Break out the old records. Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. Big Pun, Biggie, Big L, Tupac. Check it out. Beastie Ranger, busted catching the babes when you in danger. Hit me up on my page, living life daily. Leaving one up in the chamber, hand me the pen and paper. Watch me embellish my anger, I bank ya. Turn around when I sense a stranger, brothers be trying to